All right, good morning, Monday, April 5th. Hope you guys had a happy Resurrection Sunday celebrating with friends and family. I did actually. I went to go see the movie Nobody with one of my best buds. It was awesome. If you get a chance to see it, Bob Odenkirk is in it, and Saul, Slippin' Jimmy from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Check that out. It's super, super good. Nonetheless, I want to kind of continue or parlay what I was talking about yesterday, and I was thinking about, coincidentally enough, freedom, which is something that's always in the forefront of my mind. I just like freedom. I think freedom is provocative and sexy, and that's freedom to make good decisions, bad decisions, decisions. Do you want crunchy or smooth? Do you want cherry or cherry vanilla flavor? Whatever it is, I like freedom. But, the flip side of that coin is bondage. It's slavery. Romans 8:1 says, "There is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." And I want to kind of continue from yesterday my thought, whereas as we have a God that relates to us and provided, because of his relation to us, freedom, that he, being fully God and fully man, understood and understands what we go through, the difficulties. So he understands the bondage of spiritual, emotional, physical bondage that we go through, the slavery, if you will, that we go through. And then the fact that there is no condemnation. So if you look at it in a legal aspect, if you are condemned of a crime, you're guilty of it. But Christ paid that penalty. So we no longer have to be guilty of that. I know it's real popular now in the court of popular opinion. You're a this or you're a that. Or because you look this way, you're that way. Or because you have this kind of heritage, you automatically associate or ascribe to this. That's not the gospel. That's not what God thinks and how God looks at us. There is, therefore, now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. And the key there is being in Christ Jesus, understanding and accepting the sacrifice of the Almighty. So as I do every Monday, I try to bring you some motivation. I want to tell you to push past the lies, put past the condemnation, put past the conviction that if you have repented and asked for forgiveness, that you are no longer condemned. You are free. You have been freed. And I want you to think about this week as we move forward. There's so many things coming against us that aren't of God. And I'm going to leave it at that. Take that for what you will. But if you are acute at all, if you're spiritually acute, if you are kind of tuned in and dialed into what's going on, you know what I'm talking about. And my encouragement to you specifically is do not allow condemnation. And even for myself, do not allow isolation, because you talk to people and they look like you have, crap coming out of every orifice of your head, there's whatever. He's just, tinfoil hat. There's no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. So just real brief Monday motivation: get out there, stay free, live free, be who God created you to be, walk without condemnation strapped to you, remove that yoke of bondage off of you. And while you do that, get moving.